I need to see you.
Why? We already said our goodbyes, remember?
Yes, I shouldn't have asked you to go. I didn't mean it. And now it looks like I'm gonna rot in here, and it's all because of...
Well, because of what?
It doesn't matter. You matter. I need you. I'm lost without you. Please, come. Thank you for coming.
What do you want?
I want to apologize to you.
For what? Huh? Dumping me at the altar? Getting me arrested so I practically lost my son? Or making me believe that you actually love me? What, Paul?
Well, you forgot one. For turning away from you and turning to Meg. That was wrong. Now, look, you loved me. You were loyal to me. Meg, it turns out...
What? What did she do?
She's turning state's evidence against me.
And you're surprised by that?
Yeah, I thought she loved me.
Well, obviously she didn't.
Well, hold on. What I want to apologize for is for taking your love for granted. Nobody ever loved me the way you did, Em. Nobody ever will.
How could you let yourself feel anything for Meg Snyder?
Okay, you shot me.
I was devastated. I told you I didn't know what I was doing.
I didn't understand that. I thought that I owed Meg because she saved my life.
To confess? To save her?
I didn't have anything to lose. My family despises me. You, Em, I thought I lost you a long time ago.
To confess to the police, to tell them that you killed Dusty? What did you think was going to happen?
I don't know. I thought that she would stick by me the way you would have stuck by me. I thought that's what was happening, that we would go through this together. And then it turns out that she's made some kind of a deal with the DA.
Well, what did you expect from someone like Meg? What do you think
I should have seen this coming,
herself?
and I didn't. And there was a time in my life when I would have seen that, but I'm not the same man that I used to be. Emily, since I left you, my life has been a nightmare.
Why did you call me?
Because I wanted to apologize to you.
Yeah, you said that, and?
For everything.
If you want something from me, Paul, just ask.
You think I want something from you?
First you wanted sex. Then you wanted my silence. And then you wanted my help. What do you
I didn't
need
think
now?
that I could ask you for anything.
All I ever wanted was for you to love me the way I loved you.
You did. You did love me. I do have one more thing to ask from you.
What?
Well, because of Meg, I'm going away for a long time, and I could never see you again. And I know that you probably hate me.
Will you just say it? Just say it.
But what I want is for you to believe this, because it is absolutely true. The worst mistake I ever made in my life was the moment I turned my back on you.
Visiting hours are over.
Evelyn?
No, it's me. Don't look so disappointed.
Oh, believe me, I'm not. But did you see her? Did you talk to her?
No. Why, what's going on? Why are you suddenly so hot to see Emily?
Well, because of Meg, I'm going away for a long time, and I could never see you again. And I know that you probably hate me.
Will you just say it? Just say it.
But what I want is for you to believe this, because it is absolutely true. The worst mistake I ever made in my life was the moment I turned my back on you.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Bo Peep, but shouldn't you be on the lam?
The lamb?
Yeah, on the run, hiding, eluding, capture, ducking into doorways to avoid Oakdale's finest.
You make it sound like I've done something wrong.
Well, I realize you marched to the beat of your own drummer there, Em, but I think in most places premeditated murder is still a no-no.
Premeditated murder,
Not that I would
Henry.
testify against you, I wouldn't do that, but when you left, you said you were going off to kill... Well, I assumed it was Meg, but come to think of it, you never really told me
believe-
exactly what you
if
were
I
doing.
killed every person I was ever mad at, Oakdale would be a ghost town.
So you didn't kill Meg?
No.
Anyone else?
No. Not yet.
Huh.
And who knows? I may not have to.
Well, wouldn't that be nice?
It all depends on you.
You mean on me?
That's why I called you. Depending on what you tell me, someone lives or someone dies.
It's that you hadn't killed Dusty. I had no choice.
Okay, and you're sure that he wasn't critical when you left him? I mean, if he had internal injuries, he could have bled to death in a couple of hours, collapsed who knows where.
Look, I got a few good shots in, but nothing that would have killed him. Believe me, when the whole thing was over, he was in much better shape than I was in.
So whatever's happened to him, Emily's responsible.
Yeah, well, that's why I called Emily and asked her to come here.
You called her? Are you nuts?
What's she gonna do to me? I'm in a jail cell. Anyway, she came, running,
Okay, that's sad.
and I told her that it was a mistake for me to turn my back on her.
And she believed that?
I said that I had only cut her loose to protect her, which was true, and that it was the worst mistake that I'd ever made in my life.
Which wasn't true.
I don't know. It was absolutely what she needed to hear. And then I told her that you had sold me out, that you were turning state's evidence against me.
Bet she loved hearing that.
I think she believed it.
What do you mean you think she
Well,
believed
the guard dragged her out here before we could really get into it, so I don't know. That's why I thought you were her. I was convinced that you would be here first thing this morning.
it? Okay, excuse my asking, but why'd you tell her all this?
To find out what she did to Dusty. Look, if she went after Dusty to frame you because she thought you and I were close, then I thought maybe telling her that we weren't so close would get her to change things a little bit.
Do you think she'll decide to let him go?
Or at least tell us where he's buried. We have to do this way. This is our only hope.
Paul, I don't know. It's risky. Maybe I could follow her.
No, then she'd know I was lying.
But if she finds out you're playing her, you remember what happened the last time she thought you betrayed her? She shot you.
Oh, no. No. Accessory after the fact is one thing, but you were talking about premeditation. That's 25 to life
Yeah,
there.
well, if you tell me what I want to hear, that won't be an issue.
Why does it have to do with me?
Because we're in this together, Henry, me and you. Ever since we met each other in the woods, we've been on our own little journey.
Your own little... This isn't a fairy tale, Gretel, okay? I would have gotten out of the woods a long time ago if you had just given me my money.
I'm just trying to save you from yourself, Hansel, for the millionth time. Now, we need each other. I need you.
I'm touched.
Honestly, who else am I going to turn to? I mean, you're the only one who knows the whole story. You've been with me every step of the way.
Yeah, if the cops ask you about that, you just keep that to yourself, okay?
No. See, the thing is, it's just that your opinion is more valuable than mine right now because I'm too close to it. You know, that's the problem. You need to tell me if what Paul is telling me makes any sense.
You talked to Paul?
Yes. He called me. I went to see him.
In jail?
Yes, in jail. They won't give him bail.
Oh, yeah, well, I wonder why, Em.
Anyway, he admitted that he had been taking the fall for Meg. Only she's turned on him. The DA offered a deal, and now he's stuck, and he realized that it was a huge mistake to trust her.
He said that?
That's not all he said. He said that leaving me was the worst mistake he's ever made. Can I believe him?
It's possible, I suppose. I mean, if Meg made a deal with the DA...
Well, she's been released. I mean, we know that much,
yeah,
right?
And knowing Paul, he would be furious at her for
Yeah, but the part
betraying.
about me, Henry, what he said about me, that he wished he hadn't.
Dumped you at the altar?
Stop saying that. I know he dumped me, but he had good reason. He knew he was going to jail, and he didn't want to drag me down with him.
Sounds to me like you've already made up your mind.
I know what happened on that bluff. I overreacted.
Huh.
The question now is, can I trust him?
Trust how?
Should I go back to him?
What? What do you say? You saying that you wanted to go steady with a guy who's going to spend the rest of his life in prison?
No, I don't care about that. If he loves me, then we're supposed to be together. Don't you get it?
Shh, Emily. They're going to lock him up. He killed Dusty, okay? He confessed to that.
No, don't.
They're not even going to have a trial.
Stop.
Sweetie, they're just going to sentence him and send him away.
Don't worry about that.